What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we've got a reel review slash first impressions video. Yeah, it's more of a first impressions video than anything. And it's going to be on a 13 fishing radioactive pickle. I think this is a really cool reel as soon as I saw it. So we're gonna roll that intro and check this thing out. The 13 fishing radioactive pickle. So I know you guys are like, where is he? So real quick, we're not out at the boat because there is a yellow jacket's nest that I get to take care of as soon as it gets dark out. So that's why we're not out at the boat, because I don't like screwing with bees. I don't like bees. I don't like yellow jackets. I don't like none of that crap. So we're just kind of hanging out until they go to sleep, and then we're gonna go spray them. But I wanted to go ahead and do this reel review because we're going to line this sucker up and take it out to fish. So 2 videos ago, yes, you all got to see us do the reel review on the 13 fishing Modus SZ, wait a minute, I can't remember what it is. The Modus SZ2. I had it pulled up right here on my notes, I had to double check. 2 videos ago was the Modus SZ2, and then you all saw us actually fish. Last Thursday's video, or I'm sorry, last Thursday's tournament, we took second place, and we actually got a video out of it as well. We caught enough fish to be able to make a video out of it before it got dark. So that was a really big deal. And you got to see us actually put the Modus SZ2 in play with a bait that I'm still not really saying much about. I'm sure if you watched that video, you could probably figure it out, but I'm just trying to keep that on the down low a little bit for right now. It's really no secret. It's just kind of a, you know, it is what it is. So let's just dive into this. Like I said, this is the 13 fishing radioactive pickle. Now, this is one that you cannot get on the 13 website for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I got this from my buddy Chris Stewart. Stewart's Discount Fishing Tackle. He has all kinds of great deals on all kinds of stuff. And I saw it and instantly said, hey, I need to get one of those. So let's go over it. It is a 7.3 to 1 gear ratio. It's gonna be one of your quicker reels, which I really like that 7 gear ratio kind of as a multi-purpose. That's just kind of the standard. Anything faster than that is kind of specialized. Anything slower than that is specialized. 7.3 kind of does it all. So like the 5 gear ratios and the 6 gear ratios are, you know, crankbaits, and then into the 6s are spinner baits, and then the 7s are just a wide variety of stuff. Then you get into the 8s, 9s, and 10s, and that's kind of like top water, or maybe even a bottom contact bait that you're just kind of dragging, but you can pick up line really fast. That's kind of how I specialize, or not specialize, but how I categorize the gear ratios. So let's see here. I don't know if it actually says the drag on here. I don't think it does. It's a 7 bearing system. So I'm gonna go over here to my phone. I've actually got the I have the Europe page pulled up, the 13 Fishing Europe page, and I don't know if this is like, I really don't know a whole lot about this reel. I don't know why I can't find it on the 13 Fishing US page, but I can find it on the 13 Fishing Europe page. So these are the product details on it. Let's just run that down real quick, and then I'll give you all the other details. The whole deal with this fresh green reel is its feature-rich platform for anglers who look for performance without breaking the bank. The seriously smooth 7 bearing system will turn as many heads as the eye-melting cosmetics. The all-new 13 Fishing radioactive pickle Modus is loaded with proprietary features like the arrowhead line guide, beetle wing side plate, and centrifugal brake control. I say that, I can't say centrifugal very well, so please excuse that, I don't say it very well. But what that means is we're gonna open up the side plate, and you've actually got brake settings in there. You can see I was screwing with it already, and I turned it, oh no, actually I wasn't screwing with it. It was the other one. Yeah, I got 2 of these. So it was the other one that I was screwing with. I went ahead and put it on a 3. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this second one yet, if I'm going to sell it or maybe do a giveaway. What do you guys think? What do y'all want to do with a radioactive pickle? It is a left-handed though, so. All right, so a couple of key features on here. High spin spool bearings, Japanese Hamai cut aluminum drive gear, arrowhead line guide, 4-way braking, 6 kilogram multi-material drag system. See, I don't know kilograms. Keep our integrated hook keeper. That is this right here. That is a hook keeper right there. Ported aluminum finesse spool, very nice spool. Dead stop anti-reverse. I don't know a whole lot about that yet. I'm gonna find out though. And then 7 total bearings. So, yeah, so you see that's the problem. Everything down here, it weighs 208.8 grams, max drag of 6 kilograms. Hey Siri, how many pounds is 6 kilograms? All right, so we've got 13.23 pounds of braking or drag, sorry. And then, so that's really weird. In Europe, you can only get an 8:1 to 1 gear ratio. This one's a 7:3 to 1 gear ratio. I don't know, it's all over the place. And then 7 bearings, line capacity is 0.32 millimeters for 61 meters. Hey Siri, how many feet is 61 meters? All right, that's 200 feet. So 0.32 millimeter, 200 feet of line on there. I put 12-pound line on this because I'm going to use it for some various options. And then the casting weight is 3 to 36 grams. Hey Siri, what's 36 grams in ounces? Okay, so 1.27 ounces, so 1 1/4 ounce. Like I said, guys, this is on the European site. I don't know why I couldn't find it on the actual 13 Fishing website, but it is what it is. Left-hand retrieve and right-hand retrieve. Let's see if we can't find a price on these. I'm not really sure what the price point is because you guys know Chris Stewart really gives one hell of a deal on reels, and he gives me a really good deal on all the stuff that I get from him. So I got to try to find it. So Pine State Tackle has them for $99.99. See, I'm trying to find stuff that isn't on eBay. eBay, I mean, they're all over the place from $100 to $70. Like they're literally just all over the place. Otto's Tackle World has it for $117. So, I mean, I guess it just depends on where you get it from, but I'm going to go ahead and say, like, this is a $100 reel, give or take, because you can find them on eBay. I mean, you can probably find them just about anywhere for a reasonable price. And that's what I wanted to do with you guys, was bring you all some really affordable stuff. You know, last week's video with the Modus SZ2, I know that was a little more expensive than this. And then next week's video is going to be on the Origin F1. It's a sub 100 reel. So I wanted to bring you guys some really affordable stuff. So right off the bat, the number one thing that I complained about last time that we were fishing a lot of 13 stuff, and this was back in 2019, 2020, 2021, I was fishing the Concept C and the Concept A and the Concept Z. Loved them. The Concept C has probably seen more weight than all of my reels combined, because I fished, so right now, when I was with my previous reel sponsor, I was switching reels out every year. The Concept C's that I had, I fished those suckers for like 4 or 5 years straight because I couldn't afford to just get new reels whenever I wanted to, and I wasn't sponsored by anybody, so I got those, and I kept them up, maintenance and everything, and I caught a ton of fish on those. But one thing that I complained about, and I talked about this in two videos ago with the Modus SZ2, was the points. The point on the reels with how I palm my reel. Now, as you can see, I mean, it's kind of, you know, kind of weird, but it doesn't really poke me anymore. Sorry, my phone went off. I was reading that text message. It isn't real sharp in there anymore. So I'm really excited about that. It's going to fit in there real well. So let's see how crisp this is. A very crisp thumb push. I like that a lot. It engages quickly, engages really sharp. I love the oversized I'm gonna say plastic. Yeah, I'm gonna say plastic. I don't think these are rubber. No, they're definitely not rubber. I think I'm gonna say high quality plastic maybe. But like I said, really excited about that. They're nice and big. They give me a lot of grip space there. The aluminum handle. All around, guys, I think this is going to be a really affordable reel at the $100 mark, and it's going to give you some quality too. I'm excited to fish them. And the official name of it, I believe, is the Modus RP2. So if you're trying to find it that way, that might be an easier way to find it. RP meaning the radioactive pickle. So I think that's the official is Modus RP2 right there. Let's see here if I can get it to focus. There we go. RP2. So that's the official name of it. But like I said, we're gonna put this on a, it's gonna be a 6'9" medium. No, is it, or is it the 7 foot? Well, this is going on one reel and this is going on the other reel, or rod, I'm sorry. It's gonna be either a 6'9" or a 7 foot medium heavy fast rod. I'm still not sure which one it's going on yet. Bear with me though, we will figure that out. Hopefully next Thursday I get to use these things. Maybe we can get some more content with them, actually using them on the water. I haven't been doing a scaling on these reels. Maybe we need to start doing that. Scale of 1 to 10, you know, it's kind of hard to do. But as far as affordability, that's huge. I think this is a super affordable reel. That'd be like a 9 out of 10. Performance-wise, you know, it's not gonna be a lightning fast 11 bearing system, 20 pounds of drag. This is probably gonna be like a 7.5 out of 10 on performance, just because it doesn't have all of those really high-end specs of 20 pounds of drag. It's got, you know, it's got the 7.5 to 1 gear ratio. It did not tell us how much line it picked up. At a 7.3 to 1, it's probably going to be around that 30-inch mark as well. But either way, you know, overall, I would probably give this thing like an 8. I think it's a great affordable reel. It's got some performance in it. 13 pounds of drag is kind of a little bit of a letdown on it, but it's okay because, like I said, I did put 12-pound line on the other one, so it's not going, you know, I'm not going to be cinching it down and really working it. So, guys, if y'all like these videos, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know, have you all used the Radioactive Pickle? I think it's a really cool reel. It's a cool name. We actually call my son Pickle as well. It's just a weird nickname that stuck, but he really liked the Radioactive Pickle too. So we're gonna try to get all kinds of more things coming for you guys to check out. We're gonna have reel reviews, new bait. You know, I told you guys at the beginning of the year, kind of at the beginning of the year, we're gonna have all kinds of new stuff on the channel. So y'all let me know what you want to see down there. Maybe recommend some brands and let me know. Do y'all want to do some giveaways over here on the YouTube? Maybe a Radioactive Pickle, and we might do a Origin F1 as well. You never know. Like, comment, subscribe, notifications on. Take care, everybody.